Welcome back to Fox 21 Morning News. It is 8:20 right now. A few weeks ago, this guy right here, yeah, you wanted man? No. Cartoon Bill made, he hates the word caricatures, but cartoons, right?
That's correct.
Okay, of all of us here at Fox 21 News, we're so impressed, we thought let's have him back in and see more of his work and get to know the guy. So good morning to you.
My pleasure to be here.
Okay,
Thank you
well,
for
thanks a
having
lot.
me.
Let's start, first of all, how did you get into this and start drawing these cartoons?
This goes back many moons, but I was working for a newspaper.
Okay.
I was an advertising artist, and one of the salesmen came to me and he says, I have a client who wants caricatures of his whole staff for the ad. He says, can you do it? I just said, well, I guess so. And I did, and
so are you kind of self-taught doing this?
oh yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I just love to sit and draw, and so for me to poke fun at these people's faces,
yeah,
it was natural for me. Yeah.
Okay, so you like doing that, right? Okay, we're seeing some of your work right now, and of course, people can hire you for parties or corporate events, and
I do wedding receptions.
You do it all.
Grand openings, open houses, company picnics.
Okay, but I see. Let's look at this real quick if we can.
Okay.
You also do serious work too.
I do. I love.
Because this isn't a cartoon.
That's another side of me. I just love doing pencil portraits.
Wow.
And when I'm out in the road, I paint landscapes and all. But this is very dear to me. Doing portraits. Yes.
Okay. Can we get a shot of Joe Cole cartoon over here? I want to ask you a serious question. When you do, let's say, like Joe Cole, does this cost less because you're not using as much ink, right? Because there's nothing on top.
Well, I do charge it's on the back of my shirt. I charge $1 extra for ugly people.
Oh, okay.
Some people I have a payment plan.
It says there.
No, Joe is he's good looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's pretty good. Okay, so yeah, military events, everything, right? That's what you do. I can't believe you're self-taught at doing something like this. When you see someone, okay, oh my gosh, there he is.
Oh my God, there.
See, look, take a look. It's like you're twins. It's like looking in a mirror. See, this has got to be cheaper. Yeah, the cartoon has more hair.
The lights are blinding us.
Well, I know you're very sensitive, Joe.
Right. Okay, but when you look at someone,
yes, I do.
And you
yes, I do.
What features do you try to pull out?
That's the trick. You don't look for a feature. You simply look at it because everybody's face. Some people have a big schnauzer.
Sure.
So
what are you saying, Bill?
And other people have great hairdos and great smiles. I look at them and I can't look for a big nose. I just simply look at them and then pick out a feature or two. It's usually more than one feature.
Right, okay. What's the website to get in touch with you and see your work and get you booked?
Cartoonbill.com.
Okay, there it is on the screen right there. Cartoonbill.com. Drawing America one smile
That's
at a
correct.
time, right?
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I've drawn all across the country, and I love it.
Okay.
Drawing one smile at a time.
You're going to stick around now. I think coming up later on here this hour, you're going to do some more drawings for us.
I am.
With Justin and myself here in studio. We're going to actually have you in real time. You're going to, thank you, we need the help. And by the way, let me, just want to smell you, Bill.
Smells good.
Yeah, today's National Fragrance Day.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you have a smell of choice that you splash on?
I don't have good nostrils.
Okay.
No, that's a blessing.
Okay.
Many times.
You smell fantastic, and we're going to have more with Cartoon Bill coming up in just a bit, right?
Okay.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get your latest forecast right now with, speaking of good-looking guy.
Oh, my God.
You know, let's figure it out. Hey, 8:37. Welcome back. Awesome to have our friend here in the studio. A few weeks ago, Cartoon Bill, who was here.
Great.
Craig talked to him just a few minutes ago. He did caricatures of all of us. I know it's hard for you to see my caricature. We have the one of Joe Cole up with his bald head. But, Bill, you sent all these in, and mine says, after the show, we'll go for a long hike. It's going to be a beautiful day. And you even drew Nika. So what was your inspiration? Why did you send us all these pictures in and wanted to draw them?
my studio is in.
And by the way, start drawing while you're talking to us if you can.
Okay.
Can you
My
do that?
studio-
Just for
well,
time.
First of all, you believe in magic, right?
I do believe in magic.
This is my magic hat.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't draw without it on.
Okay, you gotta have the magic hat
Now,
on.
Do we look better with the magic hat?
I
on?
didn't say that. That's a stretch.
Stretch.
My studio is in a place in town here called Cottonwood Center for the Arts, and
Okay.
they simply told me that Fox TV was going to show up and go around and film
Start
some of
drawing,
the
Bill.
artists.
Start drawing, buddy.
Drawing some of the artists. And
Okay.
I just said, well, you know,
Yeah.
let's see if they have a website. And they had your mugshot on it.
I know.
And that's where you took it from.
Okay, and
I have a
You know,
really big forehead.
It's linked to the post office. It's a wanted site.
But it's a really big head. It's a pronounced chin. I definitely would like to be that thin.
in the meantime,
sure.
I'm trying to make.
Are you trying to critique your caricature or your cartoon?
Yeah, and that's well, Bill. You talked
Yes.
about earlier. Why don't you like to call them caricatures? What's the deal with that?
Can you, very quickly, can you spell the word caricatures?
CARI.
I rest my
There's an
case.
H in there somewhere, isn't there?
I
Maybe
rest
an
my
L.
case. Cartoon Bill just flows off the tongue. People say caricatures.
Caricature Bill doesn't have the same like
Yeah,
zing
Cartoon
to it.
Bill better,
it's
for sure.
it's a tongue twister.
Now he's drawing us right now, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
am.
And I'm guessing that's Craig. He's got
Now,
a huge mouth.
which one do I put in the ballerina tutu?
It's
Well,
him.
I've been known to wear those occasionally.
And that's the
True
thing.
story.
We're not supposed to. Bill told us before we went on. We're not supposed to just sit here like this.
Oh, no, don't
you
freeze
don't
up
want
on
people. You don't want people to do
Don't
that,
freeze
right?
up on me.
You want us to just be in our natural, and you can draw us as we're moving around and jumping
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff.
sure.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
are the reactions of people when they first see their cartoon?
Well, to be honest with you, business-wise, I don't do a true caricature because I want them to hang it up.
Okay.
So they almost always say, "Oh, you got me smiling. Oh, I love
Okay.
it. I love it." When it's say for a newspaper or
Sure.
I'm hired for a magazine, then the gloves are off, and that poor politician has to live with it. If you get my point.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah,
And that's
but that's one of the thrills of running for office.
I'm excited to see this. Now, you're spending a lot of time on me. You're not going to get
you have a
used
big
to-
head, man.
Well, there's a lot to draw.
There's a lot to draw.
Pound for pound, I am, more.
Yeah, you
there's
are
more to draw.
More of everything too. Bill, how long have you been doing this?
Oh boy, I had hair when I started.
So a long.
No, a long time. I've been self-employed. I drew
Yeah.
for newspapers.
Okay.
Yes,
And,
self-taught doing this.
but
We have 1 minute left, Bill.
My last newspaper job was in the spring of '71. I just said, well, let's see what happens. I wasn't married then. I said, let's see what happens. And
Yeah.
I just started drawing, and of course now I'm long married and
And you've
married to a
successfully
wonderful
done
artist.
this
Say it
since
again.
'71. You've done this since
I'm
'71.
on my own since '71.
Wow.
You weren't even born yet.
No, I was around. Barely, but I was here. Yeah.
All right, so Cottonwood Center for the Arts is where your studio is.
that's
and
where the studio
Your
is.
website is cartoonbill.com. You can
That's
email
right.
him bill@cartoonbill.com. Again, you don't have to spell caricature because that's too hard. At the end of the show, in just about 20 minutes or so, you're going to be able to see the final product. So you can keep drawing us. I've got to go over and do weather in a
I
minute.
understand.
He's
I
got to do
understand.
his thing,
gonna
but
stay
you can
with
still
you.
draw. Yeah, you can look right in, look in his eye. No, you're creeping him out. Craig.
Huh? What? Huh?
Well,
Right?
he smelled my shirt, and I guess
He smells great. It's fragrance day.
It's his
So
musk.
That's right.
All right.
Sniff everyone you know.
More with Cartoon Bill. First, last night's Winning Catch 5. And
All right, let's go ahead and check on Cartoon Bill right now, and let's see the caricatures.
Oh.
That's Brittany right now, drawing the.
And
she's sweating.
she is sweating around. She's running. She's running from prompter to the camera to behind the camera, and she got her shoes on and everything.
Can we see ours, Bill? Can you flip to our page real quick? Bill, Cartoon Bill. Can we see ours?
Yeah, we
Our
wanna see
drawings
ours.
That you did earlier, yeah.
All right, where's
we were
where's
sitting there?
Craig and Justin? There we are.
Oh,
Look at that
yeah.
handsome duo. Okay, set it down. There you go. Wow, we look like we could go on the road with that.
Now who's who? Just kidding. Yeah.
They say Craig is on the left. I don't
Yeah,
know. Whatever.
yeah.
All right. Thanks, Cartoon Bill, and thank you for being here on a Friday as well.
Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you Monday.
On the mic with a dope rhyme, jump to the rhythm, jump, jump.